Welcome back. This is a big episode today. So we've got PC Universe to cover, and that is pretty much all we're going to cover because there's a lot to talk about on there. There may be some people tuning in for the first time. So if you are tuning in for the first time, welcome to the channel. We are basically covering all the UK bodybuilding shows, amateur scene. For any federation that puts out good content, we cover it week on week. And between us all, we've got the experience to cover pretty much all the categories. And the girls cover bikini and fit model on their channel.
And wellness.
And wellness as well. So, welcome to the channel. Lads, I don't know if you've seen, there's a few other channels that have actually started doing this. So I think we're trendsetters.
We're the OGs, mate.
Look, listen, what I'm going to say about us is I don't think you can accumulate the stage hours that we have all got combined in a podcast. So when it comes to giving some of the feedback that we do to some of the guys, you can watch your podcast. It's good for everybody, but we give some good feedback that I know people don't know these tips.
Yeah. That's nice as well, as we give it from different perspectives. Because Lewis, you've won loads of shows. I've lost loads of shows, so it's perfect. They get all the kind of angles. It's all good. So today we've got a mega episode to cover then. So we're just going to get fucking stuck straight into it. I'm going to briefly cover Tamas as well because
sure, man.
Absolutely, mate. Whilst you're there.
Whilst I'm here, so I'm in Miami.
I want to hear about that. So
it was a wicked show. So Lewis, I know you did a couple of shows, right? Which ones did you do?
What, IFBB?
Yeah.
One and done.
One and done. Oh, okay.
I did the Europa Pro, which is shite.
That was in the UK as well, wasn't it?
Was that when the Two Bros took it over?
It was a combination of Two Bros and was it the organisers of Italy or something as well?
Right, okay.
But it was absolutely appalling. This one, wicked though. I like the backdrop in Miami, you know.
So I'll tell you what. So there's lots of pros and cons to it. And whenever you if anyone's watching this and they're thinking about doing international NPC shows and build up to the IFBB level, every promoter is so different, and the experience that you get. So Miami was fucking cool. The backdrop was wicked. The lighting was insane. And because Tyler Mannion was judging it, and it was 1 week after Pittsburgh, the lineup was really good as well. Backstage though was fucking carnage.
Oh yeah.
How many athletes were in these lineup?
So in Tamas's class there was 24.
That's perspective for people of like how good these people are. These are all top athletes, 24
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, and he didn't get 10th in the end. He got 11th, but all the top 10 were Olympians. So it's not, it's a pretty good start. But even bikini, I don't know if you saw the bikini lineup. There was over 30 of them.
Matt, can I ask what did you feel like? What was his actual stage time like?
It wasn't
not being quite in that top 10. I know that when I did mine, I very much felt like if you're not in that top bracket, you're brushed off almost. Was it a little bit like that, or?
No, because the first call out was 8, and then the second call out was obviously the next, because only top 10 came back for the finals. So Tamas was very, very close to that.
Cool. So he got a bit of chance to go for it and have a go. Brilliant.
Yeah. So the second call out, they made him work. I think they did 3 rounds of posing in the second call out. So stage time was good. It was a great experience for him. So we're now in Orlando. Basically, they loved his look. The feedback was great. Condition was there. He was fucking dense. Size, no one beat him on size. He just needs to work on his posing. They wanted more of the sort of twist, and it didn't help. He came out next to Drew, and look how well Drew angles his waist.
Yeah.
So definitely makes a massive difference in these big pro shows. Who you end up standing within those initial call-outs, 100%.
Yeah, and this is how he came out. So he's next to Drew, and then Basser was on the other side, and he's another guy that angles so well. So I think it was just unfortunate on that respect.
I will say, Matt, you look like you've done a wicked job there. To be fair.
Yeah. All the shots I saw, mate, he just looked fucking big, dry, peeled.
And you've done a great job there, bro.
Mate, look at the back on him, man.
Yeah, I was very impressed.
Thank you, lads. I do appreciate that. So we've now just got to do the same again for this weekend with the posing tweaks. It's a big lineup again. It's fucking 26 of them this weekend. So because of the way it works now, it's the point system now.
Yeah.
So basically, usually Legion's the same weekend, and usually Legion is a big show. So what's happening is all the guys are knowing that the heavy hitters are going to be at Legion, so they're all piling in the other one. And it's essentially what me and Tamas did, because that was our theory as well. We thought, we'll go into one where there's not heavy hitters, But because that's happening, the heavy hitters are turning up, and there's fucking loads of them. So with the point system now, it's changed the game massively.
Yeah.
That happened last week. Well, at Pittsburgh week, the Memphis Pro, which is usually a dead show, had like 30 competitors in.
Yeah.
Well, it was like when you said about Ali Bilal for New York. There was then like hardly anyone, and it's like maybe you should have actually then gone into that one because it's like more breaking into a top 10 at that point.
The point system makes it a lot harder. It was actually one of the considerations that I had when I was deciding to actually pull away from it. Is it's like, what's the actual reality of me getting to the Olympia now that this is introduced? That was my theory at the time, is thinking that even these small shows, good people are going to be going into them because they're going to need them couple of wins that they're going to rack up in. So. Yeah.
Don't worry. The 2 bros, 1 pro will still be dead. So you got that.
You want to just quickly, briefly, Matt, explain to people if they don't know what that is now to get to Olympia, so that they can get a gauge of what the step is for someone like him.
So it used to be one and done. You win a show, you get through to the Olympia. But now you have to win 2 shows, and also the top 25 that have points also qualify for the Olympia. So the guys that are in like really, really good but struggle to win, like maybe 2nd, 3rd, 4th place, they've still got to run the gauntlet because they don't get many points. So like 5th place is the minimum placing you can get points, and that's 1 point. And then it works its way up to a win as 10.
Do the points change depending on the tier of show that it is that you place?
So the points don't change, but if it's a real tier 1 show like the Dubai Pro, Pittsburgh, New York, Romania for some reason, you only have to win. If you win that, you automatically qualify. You don't need to win 2.
Right.
But otherwise, the points are the same. So if you come second at a good tier show, your points are the same.
And this is where the difficulty also becomes, because obviously you've also got to try and place in these shows, get the points, but then you've also got to then qualify. And if you qualify, you then got to be fresh, ready for the Olympia at the back end of the...
And that's in comparison to these guys that are already qualified at the top anyway.
Exactly.
It is going to get increasingly harder and harder for people to break through, just to make people aware of that.
For some people, it might actually work out better in some rare cases. Like, for example, in the European circuit, Emil Walker usually wins like 5 shows.
So he's guaranteed get 2 done, and then he can freshen himself straight up.
Well, there is that, but he'll probably still keep going. So anyone that keeps coming 2nd and 3rd and 4th to him can still make it to the Olympia, whereas before they couldn't.
Yeah.
You can collect the points. So in some situations, it'll be better. But realistically, looking at the table, the league table at the moment, you're going to need at least sort of 16 points to be in the running of being in the top 25. So, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it makes the Olympia even more interesting, though, doesn't it?
I wonder how many people that we will see breach the top 10 that have had to qualify via points.
Yes.
That'll be an interesting stat to look at to see how detrimental that could potentially be to a lot of people to have to do that. Just interesting.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree, mate.
Right. Anyway,
On to PC.
I mean, and it's whether now you're trying to find things on the universe will probably be the hard things now.
There'll be a lot posted, but me and Josh are at the show.
Yeah, and I've got the show report to the left of me as well.
Oh, awesome. Okay, well, we started with disability, right?
Yeah, and Jordan Dodd was the winner, my boy Taylor Johnson's client.
Nice.
He actually won the qualifier the day before and then went on to win. So I believe, the next one, there he is.
Yeah, he looks sick.
And he was absolutely buzzing. Obviously, was with Taylor on the day and stuff. And mate, I love these disability classes. And I tell you what, the kiddie that also came second to him in the qualifier, that I think came 3rd, mate, he was, I hate to say, severely disabled. And I tell you what, he had a fucking hell of a physique on him, man. He was fucking wham.
That's awesome. Was there quite a few of them?
Yeah, man. In the Universe Finals, I think there was like 4 or 5.
Nice.
In the class.
Yeah, that's wicked.
But I tell you what, George, hell of a condition, lovely little physique on him as well. Like,
really,
and he was buzzing to get it, and then he was buzzing excited to be able to go into the overall at the end of the day and just start get amongst the fucking big boys and everything as well.
I bet he looked sick in the overall as well when he was against them.
His routine was class as well. Like, fucking love it. Like Taylor was like, I'm used to putting massive monsters on stage and everything like this, and he was like, this is far more rewarding. Do you know what I mean? When
Yeah, he's nailed that.
Yeah, awesome work. Good.
Great
and I,
level of condition.
that's the kiddie in the red trunks there, by the way. If you quick go back, how wham this guy is.
I've seen this guy before, yeah, last year.
Mate, I was just like,
He's actually better this year. He's actually
mate, yeah.
Yeah,
I was just like,
this year.
loving it, mate. I love these classes, man. It's
the quad lines there, look, going through.
yeah, mate.
Yeah, he's actually improved. When I seen him last year, he's got leaner than this year. So fair fucking play. He looks sick. He looks better. He looked big when I seen him, but he just looks a little bit leaner this year.
Yeah, man. Class, love it.
Yeah, that's good to see. Right, next up. What was it, Classic next, yeah? No.
Yeah.
Junior.
Junior.
So then we moved into juniors,
Jake Goldman. Next one along.
which I think very deserved winner. I think it was.
Yeah.
I could have called that.
He was standout in the junior class. If Josh Jenkins hadn't turned 24 just beforehand, it would have been obviously he would have been in junior, and then it would have been a battle between him and Josh. But he was clearly outstanding with the sort of level of muscle and density that he had through the back.
I think just from the back, yeah, the rear is what I don't think anyone in junior at the minute can beat him. I think he's got that on everybody at the minute, so well done to him.
Yeah. Wicked condition. He's well put together. I don't see too many weaknesses, like glaring weaknesses either, which is quite good for a junior, you know? But sometimes you have a lagging body part, which can take
The
time
difficult
to
thing with him is he was actually really on for his qualifier, so like he's equally as on. Like when I seen him in person at the qualifier, he was absolutely class. So he's pulled it off again and hit 2 fucking sick looks, which is really hard to do.
Just hate fucking Dreamtown, man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
And I even said it to Martin Winston about Daz. I was like, stop putting him in that fucking Dreamtown. He looks green.
They love that on him.
And Winston was like, he's very pale. I was like, so the fuck am I?
Yeah, just put on more layers of protan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he get a pro card? Can junior bodybuilders get a pro card?
They can, but he didn't get one.
Which I do personally agree with at the minute. I think that he is a deserved winner, and I think he'll be phenomenal. But I think you give him a pro card too early, he'll go and do that then in PCA. And I think this guy going into some of the men's classes could be very, very exciting to watch.
You've got to be like Kaya levels as a junior bodybuilder to get a pro card and carry
going straight into the men
to top 3. Yeah, and he got top 3. So
yeah, makes sense. Right, Classic. So this was, I'll tell you what, the short class.
Do you know what, right? This is the first time ever at a PCA show that we have had 3 people be called back for a comparison.
Mate, it was class, man. They were battling it off, mate.
What an experience.
So cool.
That was probably one of the highlights of the universe for me watching these boys.
The crowd was going nuts, man. It was fucking
so good to watch that, and I've never seen that at a PCA show. They pulled Josh, they pulled Ash, and they pulled Harry. Everybody else was told to come off the stage, so they put them in the centre at first, and they were mixing them for a while. They clearly couldn't quite decide; it was that close. Yeah. So everybody went off stage. Them 3 were asked to come back, and we were all a bit like, "Wait,
it was cool." Yeah,
this is going on in PCA.
When they pulled the 3 back, did they move them around quite a bit, or did they kind of?
It went on. This wasn't a short decision, Matt. Like these 3 boys were on stage a while going for it. Well done to all 3 of them as well, because they all held it.
And you know what? The great thing was, each one of them has something different. Like it was like Josh had some very Josh was like the most impressive in terms of like a lot of shots, from like obviously he's a bit bodybuilderish. Then you had like Harry that was severely fucking classic through and through the eyeballs, and then you had Ash that was like mid-tier classic but with more muscle sort of thing. So it was
great condition and on the day. And what was happening is you'd look through it and call pose to pose, and every pose I'd be going, I'm probably giving that to him. I'm probably going to give that to him. Oh, I'm actually going to give that to him. And then you're getting confused, thinking, fuck, who's going to win this? I didn't know at the end who was going to get it. I think it was that close on a different day. You could have,
Yeah.
I think fair play. I think Harry actually, and I'm not going to discredit him because I do think in terms of classic, Harry is the most classic structured out of the three of them.
And I'm glad that they awarded that as well.
Because from my perspective, obviously I wasn't there in person, but Harry looks like the least muscular developed compared to the other two. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, just got better structure.
The thing with that is that when he was in the comparisons on stage posing, he wasn't necessarily getting out muscled because his
No.
structure is so nice to look at.
Yeah.
And he had like one of the most back lat spread, like his waist just goes to fucking nothing, and like he's wide as a house with his lat spread.
So his ceiling, like where he can go with his bodybuilding, is very, very high then, because he's so young as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's only like 21 or something.
Wow. Yeah, fair play. And I presume he got his pro card.
He did indeed, yes.
Yeah. That's well deserved. Winning that kind of class, like I'm glad they gave him a pro card for sure. On to Tool. Wow. This guy.
Yeah.
Should we talk about anyone else? Was there anyone else that stood out to you guys, or should we go on to the winner?
So the guy to the right, it was between those two. They both had very similar structure. The guy that won just was a little bit more sweepy through the quads.
I think if the other guy didn't turn up, this guy would have won a pro card on the day.
100%. 100%.
That's how good he was.
Like Nick is his name, and he was very good. Like I think the other guy just beat him through the back. Nick was probably a little bit better through the front.
Yeah, he's got a really nice structure. Looks like he's in good condition as well.
Because I could have actually seen this guy, Harry was in the pro lineups and Harry did well. He didn't come last in the pro lineups. And I think if Harry's in there doing all right, I think this guy could be as well.
Yeah. This guy just needs to go on for the rest of the year and he'll get a pro card. Like if that guy goes to this guy goes to the Welsh in August, if he can hold it till then or come back out, he's going to be in the mix of winning a pro card there.
Yeah, it's nice.
We'll come back to Momo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's going to be
talked about a few times
and all that. And he smashed it. So we will come to you.
Yeah.
We're not just ignoring him because obviously
he's the main feature. We saved the best till last, right?
Yeah. We'll do that. Right. So next we have
Masters.
So who's the champ here?
That guy there. Now, Mikhail had a guy in at second place, an Italian guy, and I wasn't sure whether he was going to win, but they went for a little bit more shapely, a little bit less jacked, and a very nice look on this guy.
I thought for Masters to have this kind of shape, personally, when I was looking at it, I thought it was really, really impressive because of the shape and aesthetic at the age of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Without a doubt. Josh's guy, he's Italian, he don't speak English, and I messaged Josh out because obviously I was taking photos and everything because Josh was in America, and I was just like, mate, he's in the mix here, and he was like, Josh was like, he's checked in 3 times this week, he's just ignored me all fucking week, he'd look a lot fucking better if he'd fucking checked in.
Amazing. What was Josh in America? Was he at a show?
He was at Miami, mate.
Oh, was he? Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's been at New York, Pittsburgh and Miami. He's just got back.
Wow. Doing them all, doing the rounds. Well, yeah, I can see, like you said, the shape on this guy is very, very good. His condition looks great as well. I could say maybe he could do with being a little bit sharper in the rear, like through the glutes.
Yeah, I think that's just a bit more muscle in that sort of area, possibly more so. Just when the skin gets a little bit on the thing, isn't it, as you get a bit older.
Can that be an age thing? Yeah, I was going to say.
Sometimes if that is the case, like how he's posing probably isn't doing him favours.
Yeah.
If he moves slowly through the shots, like you could hide it. But yeah, either way, it's a wicked, wicked look.
See if if they've got the second place guy on there actually, because that dude,
yeah, he's dense.
Yeah, mate, he's big and his shape was good and he was pretty fucking shredded. So it was like close between those two.
I wonder if his balance top to bottom hurt him a little bit, because he looks a lot more developed up top to me.
Yeah,
I think that's because he didn't check in.
He came over at the end of the day because I was like, I came over and spoke like sort of thing, and I was like, I'm the other coach on CGM and stuff, and he came back in Google Translate and it said like, give my coach best regards.
fucking funny.
What a G, what a fucking I love people like that.
I was like, maybe you should message him that.
No.
No.
You do it.
And then obviously...
This was cool.
Yeah, I mean, very good look.
Do you want to just actually touch on the fact that in total at the Universe, right, we had 4 IFBB pros compete.
Very, very cool. Something we've all spoken about for a while, you know, how many people are going to start transitioning over, and we're starting to see it now.
Without a doubt.
Seem to think that I was pretty crazy when I did that, but I think people are starting to understand now why, and actually it is making the shows better, not worse, and it is not unfair, and it is not, you know, it's a level playing field. We can see now anyone can turn up, and that's exciting. The Universe was mad exciting.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, just because you got an IFBB Pro card doesn't mean you are a superior athlete all the time.
No, I came second.
Gerald came second.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. But it's James Lewin, isn't it? That's
James Llewellyn.
He's the first one to do it, right?
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, very, very cool to see him still compete. I think the first time I actually saw him compete in person was PCA Saxon, maybe like 4 years ago. And he came
I remember that actually.
Yeah, he won the sword, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember like when like Sean Tavernier and everything in the original PCA days like competed, and like Pete what's his name? Peter Molyneux or whatever however you say his name. Mate, when PCA first started, there were some serious killers.
Yeah,
and then obviously
like Dean
White.
Dean White, that era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous standard, mate.
A lot of people started with PCA, then went to IFBB, but now we are seeing it. Yeah.
Llewellyn's been to the Olympia before as well. He's qualified for the Olympia. He's been to Olympia.
Wow, that's sick.
So cool.
Imagine looking like that in your 50s, though, man.
I know. That's what I'm looking at, thinking, I hope I have a rig like that.
Just a small portion will do.
Just a delt. Just a bit of that delt.
In this shot here.
Yeah, I was going to say. There were some really good masters.
Yeah, there were, like, the masters categories as well were stacked, and then the amount of people in them were all really good.
He's got great shape.
Yeah, he's aesthetic as well, isn't he?
Imagine, like, being in your 50s, though, and being able to still have legs like that as well. Like, because that's usually, like, the first place
really
it's going to go.
Nice skin as well.
Yeah.
I'd love to have legs like that now. Forget about it.
Oh, mate, yeah. Mate, I need legs like that now.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Little bit more condition through the back.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you're standing next to James, who's fucking peeled front to back.
Yeah. And, like, the videos don't do James justice in the vascularity either. Like, when you see that in person, it is mad. He's freaky.
But this guy looks youthful as anything, man.
Yeah. I'm actually quite a big fan of that structure. I think it looks.
Oh, he's Spanish. That's why he looks youthful.
I thought it was GH.
He's on that Mediterranean diet.
Right. Where are we up to now?
Bodybuilding short.
Third.
So Dan Simmons won, and rightly so, mate. He looked fucking great.
Oh, yes, I've seen this guy. So this is the one that's transitioned from men's physique to bodybuilding, right?
Is it? I don't know, actually.
He was actually just the densest guy on there, to be fair.
I'm pretty sure he was men's physique.
And from the lower, he was the densest as well.
Yeah. He's got great shape, great structure. And I tell you what, mate, he held his own in the pro fucking lineup as well.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Fair play. Yeah, wicked.
Great condition as well.
Rightly so.
And it was a big class. I mean, I say a big class. Short's never huge, is it, in terms of its size? But there was 5 good lads in it. He beat other good competitors. Do you know what I mean? And he was the clear winner, so it was a good win for him.
I was gutted. My boy Reese came 5th. I couldn't have been happier of how he looked in the green trunks there. That one there. Yeah. We were fucking skin dry. Like, big improvements from last year's look at the universe as well.
Yeah, he looks great, mate.
Yeah, we're just working on his shoulder mobility more so at the moment to try and really get open on those shots. But he did the qualifier on the Saturday, came second at the qualifier to the guy that came 4th. But yeah,
What do you think he needs more of? I'm sure you've already given him his post-show feedback.
To be honest, mate, like there's not really much more I can fucking do really with him leading into shows. It's just going to be a case of just keep going. Whether like he's pretty fucking skinned. I mean, Reese sort of diets on 3,400 cows. I dried him out. Like he's a lot drier than where he was on Saturday. I fucking Pete Macked him through the eyeballs overnight, and then come in a lot drier and then fill up. And he's about 5 pounds up.
He didn't flatten off at all doing that. He was all good.
Nah, because it just kept fluid and salt in. I didn't cut any fluid or anything. We had aldactone through the week, and then 20, and then just Pete Max every 3 hours from Saturday afternoon until he went to bed, basically. But yeah, just kept fluid high and salt in. And I find that when you don't do that, it don't flatten off too much.
Yeah, especially when you can diet down on that amount of food. Whereas if I find that if you peak max someone that's on a little amount of food, they're fucked.
Yeah.
They can flatten off to nothing.
But we've improved massively through the legs. The glutes are a lot bigger as well. I'd like to obviously try and get his glutes a little bit more peeled, but I think that's also a little bit more development as well, a bit more maturity in the glutes as well. But also you don't know as well whether like people have been pinning through their glutes in their early stages of bodybuilding, do you know what I mean? That then affects that sort of stuff. So, yeah. But I didn't want to be chasing just his glutes in more when everything else was pretty fucking shrink wrapped in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, awesome job, mate. That's really, really good. Like, and that goes to show how tough the standard was if he came fifth. Because he
it was a very good show for standards.
Yeah,
right,
like Kia competed, they didn't place.
He did classic though, right?
Yeah. And Kia's obviously just won an overall. He's been doing well in PCA. Come second in every show. He's been doing all right. He looked great, and all the guys were great. But it is just one of them days where I had to say, you look great.
Where did he lack? Just in size, Lewis? Just needs a bit more size?
Yeah, he's just not big enough. Just not big enough compared to the other guys yet. I've not done an off-season with him yet, so it's not a problem. We knew that, but...
And then bodybuilding medium, we had obviously the beast, Richard Scott, take it from the obviously owns Pro Strength and Fitness in Swindon.
I saw him compete in the regional, and I didn't know who he was at the time. I put on my story, who the fuck?
Yeah, I remember.
Because he looks insane, man. So good.
And he was the right standout winner. What was it? I thought William Bonac Jr. might have been in a bit of a mix, a bit more, but he was completely on the outside.
When you see him next to the guys with the condition as well on top of that.
Yeah, it showed the difference in the lower half condition massively. 100%. Like obviously, Rich is not the best shaped in the sense. Do you know what I mean? He's not like he's got the smallest waist or anything, but he was just so peeled, so big, and just like presented well. Like for me, like that side shot going through the abs makes me look like a bag of dicks, and it suits him fucking so well.
Yeah.
So William Bonac didn't place?
Nah.
Holy shit.
To be fair, he is a first timer, and his condition in that kind of show, in that standard, kind of stood out a little bit.
Yeah. I even thought obviously like Ed there, and obviously who's got great shape with obviously coached by Nath a little bit further down in the turquoise trunks.
He looked a little bit softer this time around.
I agree. I think like Ed's got that really bubbly look to him. Do you know what I mean? Like he's sort of like black guy skin on a white guy. Do you know what I mean? In that sort of in that sense. And I just feel like if he was completely skinned, it would be. I think he would have been placed a little bit higher as well.
Because he did look really lean in his updates. So what would you, maybe just like a peaking thing, or maybe a little bit of stress on the day? There's so much that can go into it, right?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I maybe did see something about him being ill potentially.
Oh, okay. Right.
And having some sort of stomach bug. I might be wrong. I might be right. Might not be him. I saw that as somebody. Could have been him.
That would make sense. Yeah, because some of the updates I saw,
I saw that from someone at the Universe post something, and it might have been Nath tagged in it, which is why I saw it. But yeah, it would make sense because he is good.
Yeah, he's got wicked potential. Like his front lat spread is such a nice shot in it.
Yeah. Okay. It was just everyone else was just grainier and drier, basically.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding tool. This guy, in my opinion, was the sort of clear winner in bodybuilding tool. I didn't feel like anyone was massively sort of to stand out in bodybuilding tool.
Yeah, I was surprised. compared to the short and the medium.
Medium, yeah. And obviously this guy's come over from PCA Netherlands.
We didn't see as many people from other tall regionals come and do it that I thought would.
Well, obviously, I saw Jake Bowen in the hotel reception, and I was like, "Are you doing it?" And he was like, "Absolutely not. I need a lot of improvements to make." I was like, "Fair enough." And
I think you should have done it.
And then I know Nat Asma is obviously focusing on Two Bros, but I would have loved to have seen him sort that peak out and come in bang and come in bang on and
I think he could have won it as well.
Mate, I think he could have easily won it if he was coming bang on. Like, I know obviously you're focusing on Two Bros, but he could have been in the mix to pick up a card on the way and get that momentum back up.
Definitely helps.
But yeah, so I don't think like as many was in that sort of that we would sort of recognise in that sense.
Yeah. And then obviously that was that. Then it did the first half. Do you want to do figure now and then go to overall and then go to the pro show?
Yeah, was figure in the first half? Sorry.
Yeah, figure was in the first half.
Okay.
Figure was in the first half, actually. Yeah, it was.
So, toned.
It was busy as well, a lot busier than I thought it would
be. I saw the tone lineup was massive, wasn't it?
Girl with the dreads there, that one. She won. So, when I was watching Tone, obviously, I love figure. I'm absolutely one of my favourite classes. And in the sense, there was no clear standout in Toned. It was very sort of competitive with the sort of first call out, in my opinion. This girl just had a little bit more muscle, a little bit more condition, and a little bit better shape, and obviously she got awarded with it. And do you know what I mean, from PCA Czech, which is obviously cool that obviously we're getting plenty of internationals coming around. But yeah, I feel like I've definitely seen some more impressive Tone figure winners and stuff over the years, but she was the winner that day.
And it was a winner of a big class, so she did well to win. It was a big class.
It was a big class.
Yeah. And there's no pro cards for Toned, is there?
No, only athletic. And the athletic winner, Caitlin brought it, man. Caitlin fucking brought it. It was her back double, mate. Was the standout for me on the show. It was. She came second in the pro lineup to Amy on her return after like 7-year hiatus, but she still smoked everyone from the back in the pro lineup as well. And Tom Ames's girl, this one, she was one of the first timers and took an overall slightly earlier on in the year. Wow. And then they've just come in a little bit tighter and stuff. And I tell you what, it was hands down a clear winner for her winning athletic.
Nice. Yeah, wicked arms on her. Even her biceps and her triceps are like really fucking good. Look at her triceps.
Yeah, very shredded.
Yeah, really good.
Great shape, great structure. As she continues to fill out that frame, she's going to be lethal.
Yeah, that's wicked. Fair play.
And then that woman in the orange bikini, she got moved from athletic because she was a gigantic in comparison to the other girls, and her quads were huge, and she was shredded.
So why don't they give pro cards to trained?
I don't know. I personally think they need to, because otherwise trained is a sort of dead end category. And I think it's then if you then give them awards of the pro card, you then give them the opportunity to then reassess their look and then make it more fit for the figure pro lineup. Do you know what I mean? Whether that's coming a little bit softer or work on certain areas or something like that.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that's one area of PCA. It's like they need to start looking at it going, where does this go? Do you know what I mean? How can we? Because you've got like Jill Wade. Because I was speaking to Jill because she wasn't competing. I was like, oh, didn't fancy picking up another trophy today? She was like, nah, man.
Could you do it and give the option potentially, and then they can pick and choose? You know.
Yeah. So it's like, because what it is essentially is it starts to become borderline women's physique for like NPC.
Yeah.
But obviously it's like, where do you go with that? But like, I do feel like trained could be awarded that and then try and make it fit, because at the end of the day, you have bikini trained and that gets a pro card, and that goes to the bikini overall. That goes to the bikini pro show, and then obviously they're told to either push up to figure or soften it up and make it fit for bikini. Do you know what I
mean?
Yeah. So that's a really good point, actually.
Yeah, great point.
So I feel like that is one category that we need to start looking at, maybe awarding some pro cards for that, and then give them the opportunity of then whether they want to then readjust their physique to start fitting more.
Yeah, she would have to do a fair bit of downsizing though, right?
yeah. She was stacked, man. She was stacked. She looked mad confused when they told her to move as well. Like, what? You're telling I'm too big?
I think I would have been too scared to move, personally.
I think there was also a bit of a language barrier as well. She was like, do I go off now? What? Like,
very impressive. Right, on to what are we on to now? What's this?
So it was the overall, but obviously we know who won the overall. He won the next bit as well. So
let's just talk about.
What do you want to go on with? I mean, I can give you a little bit of a review if you want of what I thought to the show, and then we'll go over the classic and the overall. I mean, he won. So
let's do that.
I'll give you my honest thoughts on the show. What I've actually done, boys, is I've been and spoke to some of the other pros that did the show and some of the guys that I know have done multiple federations and would be non-biased towards PCA, so they'd give honest opinions. And I've kind of collectively gained what people have said. So the plus sizes to the show, I would say that it was absolutely stacked of standard. In terms of a standard of a bodybuilding show in the UK, I think it's very rare that we get to see that many good competitors in one place. I think across a lot of the categories, there were some insane physiques in every category and multiple, and I think that's rare. Audience was great, venue was great, all of that stuff, fantastic. Judging, I think, was actually really, really fair on the day, and I think they did a great job of the judging. From my perspective, I am going to be completely honest, it's probably the worst experience I've had competing with PCA. In terms of if I'd have only done that show this year and not done my NABA show, I'd be gutted because I felt like I got about 10 seconds. It felt so rushed and everybody has said the same thing that I competed with. I think we did one round, then we did a routine, and then we did a pose down, and then that was it.
Lewis, was that across the board, or was that more so just like for the pro shows at the end of the section?
I don't know if that's how everyone felt in every category. When I was watching, it didn't seem to be that way.
No.
But
I felt like it was more the pros.
As a pro at a show, and when there's prize money up for grabs of that level, and the things that we're willing to do, and the sacrifices we're making to do these shows, especially one at the start of the year where there's not many others. I just don't think that's enough time for guys on stage. Not for myself, really, but for the others. Like, no one got a chance to compare against anybody. Nobody really got moved. To be honest, I'm going to be honest, it felt like a bit of a waste of time.
This is where, I think obviously we briefly spoke about this in the chat, didn't we?
I hate to say that because I had an amazing time at the other shows. And
I think this is
great things about the show. That's just the one thing that let it down for me.
I think with PCA, the problem is right now because they're still growing a federation. But they're wanting obviously to give pro cards and everything, and obviously build that pro ranks. They're not giving it the time where we are now at a level where we have plenty of pro athletes. Do you know what I mean? Across the board, PCA now need to start treating the pros like pros and obviously making a spectacular out of them, because they're making a spectacular out of the amateurs, which is great. Do you know what I mean? Highlighting everyone that's obviously
the thing is, the way I see it is that I had all my family there to come watch, and a lot of my clients. So in terms of tickets, I reckon alone I made them £500.
Yeah.
Right. That's to watch me on the day. I come off stage and my mum said to me, "When is that it? Are you going back on then?" I said, "No, I'm done, Mum." She was like, "Oh, but we've driven hours."
Yeah,
I'm sorry about
sat there for a good few hours as well, waiting for you to go.
Yeah, and that for me was a little bit disappointing because it's my last show. But what I will say is, like, it was good. The standards were great. The other lads all look fantastic. Let's not get wrapped up into the bad side of it. That's just the one bit of criticism that I have got.
I think from a PCA universe perspective, they now need to start putting it on 2 days like the British.
Yeah, it needs
I
to
think
change.
I think the numbers are there that they need to get rid of that qualifier on the Saturday and just you qualify in the regionals and no more qualifying on the Saturday. And they need to start splitting it. They need to start putting obviously bikini, men's physique, wellness as they do on one day, and obviously classic bodybuilding and figure on the other day. Because I feel like at the British, you as a pro you get more. Do you know what I mean? You get more time or get more in that sense. But the problem is when they're trying to put on all the pro classes, everything on, and not make it run till 12 o'clock at night. Yeah. The what they are going to cut off, unfortunately, which is wrong in my sense, but obviously where the majority of obviously where they make their money is through the amateurs. They're cutting off the time with the pros, but the problem is you want to highlight the pros. You want to give the pros an opportunity to do a full routine, give a full fucking pose down of actually a minute. Do you know what I mean? Create a bit of hype and stuff because the crowd want to get behind it all. The crowd was buzzing all day long and everything in that sense. Yeah. I just think, and because I believe there was 320 competitors across 31 classes at the show. Do you know what I mean? So like average of like 10 a class. So it's a lot to fit in one day, and I just think they're getting to the point now where they're even going to have to be restrictive on sales, which I wouldn't recommend, or sorry, even more restrictive on obviously who qualifies, or they need to make that a 2-day event now, and I think that would have been a lot better.
Unfortunately, I think they're becoming slightly a victim of their own success, aren't they?
So yeah, it can be. It can be. Busy but it's probably the best classic lineup I've seen.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I agree with all of the placings. I think that it was a standout winner. And I think that behind that, it was probably me and Alex battling after that, and then everybody else in their own kind of section after that. That's kind of how I saw it.
This is Alex. He looked great. He did look good.
Yeah, and Alex did bring it. For me, definitely not. Well, I couldn't really be at my best. I've been having issues with my GERD all week. We couldn't feed in. I had to come in a bit flat because we can't risk really eating carbs on the day of the show in case I get flare up. So we just went for the try see what pump I can get off the fluid and stick me on stage looking conditioned, which did the job on the day, but not good enough to beat someone that size.
Alex came in obviously a little bit fuller with no weight cap compared to obviously with the two bros.
I liked Alex's look a lot more. I think he improved a lot. I was actually really pleasantly surprised at how good he did look, actually.
Yeah.
He just needs more through his lower and he'll be so good.
Oh, mate, yeah, without a
doubt. The difference that having massive quads would make there would be crazy. Yeah. Like silly.
He's got wide lats. Right, we're going on to the champ now. Where is he? The guy that won.
So let's talk a little bit about Momo. So Momo is a previous IFBB pro who won in Italy, I believe.
They've not even put his thing on.
Yeah, it's on the overall if you go down a little bit. Oh no, it's on the classic. Sorry, if you go down, he did a backflip. If you want to watch.
Oh that.
Yeah. Also, guys, I will mention he is natural.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Are you serious? For real? Like legit?
Yeah. He's natural. He's natural.
Oh, I might as well quit bodybuilding.
Mate, that's what I mean.
Why I'm not really fussed about coming second. Like I don't really.
I would say, Lewis, your legs were better. You had legs.
I don't think I won in really any shot.
No, I don't know. Well, I wasn't there.
Side try.
What was the front lat spread? That must have been comparable, right, with your quad sweep?
So, in all honesty, Lewis, me watching it from the crowd, I was even messaging Matt because Matt was messaging me, and I was like, I'm personally still liking Lewis because you presented so much better than he did, and it's classic. So as a pro, I weight that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I cannot beat that kind of waste.
No, he beat you from the back more than he beat you from the front, to be honest.
Everybody beats my back.
You had better stage IQ as well. Like I said, gosh, like
mate, you shut him out. You shut him out in the posing.
Oh, I was not. Any chance I got to not let this guy open up. At one point, he's looking at me next to me and he's like, and I'm just stood there ignoring him.
Yeah, you did all the right things, but
there it is.
Very fucking good, isn't he? Very, very good. I can't believe he's natural. So, did he win his IFBB Pro card naturally, or was that in an unturned?
He's still natural.
Yeah, but what I mean is, when you turn IFBB Pro, did he do it?
No, he won it in assisted shows.
Fucking hell. Yeah, fair play.
I remember because he's the guy that beat Joe Richardson and got it off Joe Richardson the year that Joe got really close in Classic. Um, yeah, crazy, man. When he rocked up and when I saw him in Classic Tall, I messaged Jake. It was like, sound with on $1.5 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But imagine what we always say to naturals. Imagine if he took gear.
This guy, right? He's so like blasé. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think he knows that what he's done. I don't know if he knows that that's not an IFBB show. I don't know if he has any idea. Like, this geezer, I followed him. He didn't follow me back. He don't care. He don't care. He is a G. He's a G, man. I said something to him when we walked off stage, and I think he just looked down at me and just walked past.
Just come for the day out, mate. Just come for the day out.
And I just thought, yes, sir.
That's fucking funny.
So yeah, Classic's got shut down now for the next 5 years. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say like in terms of Classic, it was a clear standout top 3, and then just him on his own.
Yeah. So. But I agree with Lewis by saying like it was probably one of the highest standard Classic pro lineups I've definitely seen.
So what I wanted to happen is coming anyway. And then Bodybuilding was next, which was absolutely sick as well.
Who took the win? I haven't seen the results of this.
Daz, green goblin.
It looked funny on the video, but it didn't look like that.
Why is he on his head like that?
He's so green.
Mate, he looked green in person. Fuck off. He looked green in person. Because I walked up to Martin Winston and went, he looks green.
I mean, his quads are crazy.
Unfortunately, because I've just seen it on Josh Law's story. Josh Law had a load of issues a couple of days leading for, which then meant because everyone was like, Josh looks off. Like, Josh looks a couple of weeks out here. And then I've just seen on Josh's story, basically, due to the hot weather, his legs started rubbing together and he got a load of sores and welts on the inside of his leg, and the whole of his body just then went into fucking water over mode, basically.
Oh, shit.
So he wasn't even sure whether he was going to make the actual show or not, but he wanted to see it through.
I wish they put these in order. It's all over.
Is it not further up high?
No.
No, we've got no Josh Law on there. But yeah, Josh Law was second. I can't remember who came third. Ross Kerr actually came fourth.
I thought this guy came fourth, right?
Oh, I thought... No, Matt, that's Masters.
Oh, right.
Masters good as well.
Ross was just there, I think. Did you see Ross? That was the Pro Masters winner.
He's not, I swear. We saw Ross, but Josh ain't on there.
Yeah, Josh ain't on there for some reason.
Fucking hell, he's got a fucking dense back, isn't he?
Mate, to be honest, the Masters fucking pro lineup was probably the more competitive than the bodybuilding pro lineup.
Yeah, he's Spanish. He's a PCA Spanish pro.
Jeez.
Look at that, man.
Yeah, that's really good. Nice.
I really like that, you know, like the
Nice
crunch
pose.
down on the Masters, like the old school, like most of us. I couldn't do that in Classics. It's not it, but on the Masters, like that.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
wicked. He's a great poser. That's different. Yeah, nice. Yeah, fair play. Right, okay.
It's a shame they've not put fucking Josh up there. Oh.
Men's physique.
Men's physique, lads. This was good. This was really, really good, actually. So let's start off with, well, is this junior? Is this a junior champ? Yeah.
Yeah, Shay. I spoke to him before the show as well. A really nice lad, actually. Really polite, really nice lad.
Yeah. Just structure's so good, isn't it? His structure really, really helped him here. Just in, like with the taper that he's got for a junior, he's just structurally big. And that can help when you've got a small waist, wide clavicle base.
He also watches the podcast, so if you want to give him any more tips, he likes them. He did thank us for giving him some advice, and he's happy to take on feedback.
Nice. Okay, well, one tip I saw is don't internally rotate this knee. Don't do that. Like, he's got, look at his quads. His quads are fucking wicked. If you do that,
You're hiding it.
your quads are gone. You've just eliminated your wheels. Like, you might as well not train legs all through off season.
There you go, Shay.
Because also it will ruin your taper from the bottom up as well. Then, doesn't it? It gives you when you're a bit more wider from the base, it's going to make that waistlet tighter as well.
Yeah, 100%. So there's a quick, easy tip for him. Did he get the card? No.
No.
That's a shame. Okay, it is hard for the juniors to get a card. Only a few men's physique guys have done it in the past. Remy was one of them. Like, it just, the more dense you are, the better chance you've got. And as a junior, it's always a little bit more difficult. But long term, he will turn PCA pro if he keeps going in the sport, definitely. So yeah, moving on to Masters next. The Masters was a pretty good lineup. Chris got the pro card.
Look, we're going to have to do the same thing, because I wouldn't be able to give him that for one reason.
Shorts.
It hurts me too much that you're coming out of your class and getting your quads out. It hurts me.
That was my feedback as soon as he was on stage. It was like, it's a great physique. It's not men's physique for me.
I think at this point he does it on purpose.
Did I hear? Did the judges say pull your shorts down?
He can't. They're that short.
That's what he gets.
No. You can pull. They're chulas. You can pull them down. He's rolled them up. You can't get chulas. Don't do shorts like that.
Look at the
He
side.
wears other shorts in his profile, and they're always short.
What the fuck?
Go on his profile.
Mate, I've never seen shorts like that.
Go on his profile and look at his shorts.
Yeah.
I'm sure I checked.
They weren't rolled up, mate. They weren't rolled up.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's bought them from then, because they're hard to find. Shorts like that. Because Tudor's a men's physique short. They do 15-inch shorts or 17-inch shorts.
They're the kids' ones, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I will say, though, is
Chris, got a good rig.
Chris has put on a tremendous amount of muscle. He works with Alex Lord, and they've done a very good job through the off-season of packing on some serious size. I do think long-term, Chris will be better going into bodybuilding, personally.
Yeah.
I
think he's a muscle model. I think he's a muscle model personally. Do you know what I mean? If we still had the fucking WMBF or whatever it is, WBFF, he's a muscle model all day long.
I personally am not going to go over the shorts. I think we need to see it with a pair of shorts on. Buy some shorts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like the guy that we said to wear classic trunks, yeah?
Yeah.
He messaged me and said, I've ordered some.
Hey.
Love that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it could dramatically change his look. If he went for an NPC show, so it's just front and back poses in shorts that actually fit, then it would completely probably change his whole look. Whereas at the moment, obviously, he's doing front double, back double, because that's the PCA posing criteria. So that would be interesting to see. And then maybe he could stay in men's physique. But the amount of size he's built, he's definitely got the ability to add muscle. So I would say go bodybuilding long term.
Yeah. He's got plans to take out the top two now.
Is it? Oh yeah, I saw it in his Instagram post. Yeah, it would shake things up a bit, he said, right?
Yeah.
Not the normal ones off the podium. I wanted to, Prince, I talk to Prince all the time. I wanted to give him a shout out. Again, he's a natural. He does a lot of shows, and he's still placing really, really well at pro qualifiers. I just think he's got such a nice shape. Prince, if you watch this, mate, just please take an off season.
Take gear.
Take
That's what Matt meant. I'm just giving you the translation. Take it. I will buy your first bottle of test. There we go. We'll this is the bodybuilding standard. We'll pay for your first cycle.
He would be very, very good, wouldn't he? But yeah, that was Masters. Short class for me was absolutely wicked. And I think it was really busy as well. I had a guy in this one, and he came 7th, and he's won the sword a few weeks ago. So for an overall sword winner to come in better and place 7th shows how high the standard is.
Can I just say, the level of condition you brought him in from that show to then this, he got fucking peeled.
Yeah, he hated me, mate, for 2 weeks.
But mate, he was razor.
Yeah, he was very, very sharp. He just needed more size to compare to these boys. Yeah. But yeah, so Westy took 2nd, and again, Westy is an overall sword winner. He's come very close quite a few times now. And for me, again, it's when
condition.
Condition could be a little bit sharper, but when I compare him to the first place guy in a minute, you'll just see the density difference.
Yeah,
that's what he needs. He just needs more size in specific places, because he's got the muscle bellies, and in person, like, he's actually really impressive to look at. It's a nice polished look.
Yeah.
Like the chest just needs more size. He needs more density through the back shot to give more detail there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his posing's actually improved since he won the sword, but still there's a couple of tweaks.
I do think he looked a little bit more conditioned in the previous show.
Yeah. This is the problem, obviously, when you're in an earlier regional and then going holding it in there.
Yeah, it was a while ago he won the sword. Yeah.
New PCA Pro though.
So this is the winner.
He won the qualifier the day before as well.
The sword, yeah. So he's really fucking good. I saw his updates in the lead up to the show. I was like, yeah, I personally wouldn't want to be in his class. Like, he's very, very good, and he's actually got a really nice sort of like NPC look as well. I imagine he'll go on to that next.
But you could definitely tell the level of density and difference and size.
Yeah. I don't know where he actually placed in the pro show. I think he was outside of the top 6. So it was a good pro show.
I'm not quite sure.
Which we'll get onto shortly. But yeah, no, he was fantastic. Definitely worthy of a pro card. And the tall class, my posing client. So obviously he went to the...
mate, I was speaking to him at the show. I was speaking to him at the show. Yeah.
I bet he was buzzing, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like, Josh, don't say anything bad about me in this podcast, all right? But no, do you know what? I walked over to him, I was like, mate, you're unlucky that they didn't have any bollocks in the fucking Dutch Open. But then he said to me, he goes, do you know what, Josh, afterwards, because I went over when he won this pro card, I was like, mate, well done. I'm buzzing to see that, because obviously I saw you won the overall and stuff last year and bits and bobs. So I said, buzzing. And he was like, do you know what, Josh? I'm glad I didn't win it at the Dutch Open, because I got to win it in a better fucking lineup with all my family here, everything on a UK stage. So he was like, do you know what? Fuck it. That was just a warm up. I'm more buzzing now.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him, man. What a great guy.
Not only did he take the pro card, mate, he then won the golden sword afterwards, didn't he? He won the overall.
Out of all of everyone in those standard of fucking men's physique dudes as well, man.
Yeah.
What a day for him.
Yeah, it was honestly, I was so buzzing for him because he's
just goes to show, though, doesn't it? Some of your biggest lows and the moments you feel in bodybuilding hit you hard. Just wait, because there could be something coming around the corner. Keep going. There could be something coming.
100%, yeah. So yeah, him and Jace coaches him. They absolutely nailed it. He was bursting for. He was conditioned. I feel like he nailed the posing as well. He had some really fucking bad habits that I had to get out of him. It took a long time. And he really, really did put the effort in. So he definitely deserved it. Quick mention to a couple of the other lads. This guy impressed me, actually. This guy, actually, I thought was a little bit wider than James in the rear shot, but that's the only shot he beat James in. But his structure is pretty damn good. So I thought he should deserve a worthy mention. Like, look how wide he is across the clavicles there. And the back shot is nice and wide. He just isn't quite as dense or as polished as James.
Yeah.
And then Vitor in third as well. Vitor was very, very good. Again,
that's a nice look.
Yeah, again, I feel like they nailed the peak quite nicely here. This is his first season competing, I think. So he just needs more experience in terms of how to hit the shots. Sometimes he could hit them a little bit better. But he's got all the makings of a PCA Pro as well.
Yeah.
I quite prefer him over second, actually.
I do. Yeah. I personally thought that. But
I think they could have got switched, definitely. And that was men's physique.
Then did he go on to the pro show?
James, yeah, he came 5th.
No, did this show after this? Did it go to men's physique pro show? Or did they have to wait later?
They were at the end of the day.
Yeah, end of the day. Yeah.
After all the bikini and everything.
So I will touch upon that. I was actually quite pissed off. So I was watching basically the whole show through my laptop. My friend was there, and I had Georgia in the Bikini Pro show, and it was meant to be men's physique, masters bikini, then open bikini. They switched it, so open bikini was first. Georgia had no pump up. So I know you were annoyed, Lewis, because she had no time on stage. She had no time on stage and no time to pump up. She had to go straight on. Didn't get one set, not even one set.
Bless her.
Yeah, still took third though.
She did.
When anything like that goes wrong, you just don't feel right, do you?
Still came out with £1,000.
Is she all right now, Matt? Is she feeling a bit better about it? Or
yeah, she's fine about it. So this is her here. To be honest, and I said this to her afterwards. Even if you did pump up, You wouldn't have leveled. You wouldn't have come second or first.
I spoke to her yesterday at Alpha, and that was the exact sentence she said to me. She was like, "It wouldn't have made a difference to first or second." So
yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, we nailed the look with what we could, but I'll briefly go on to the other two girls. They just had more muscle, particularly through the quads. But yeah, she did amazing, bless her. Very, very happy. But yeah, if you look at the winner, this girl's a junior as well.
yeah, she won the junior pro card of the previous.
Yeah, she's
sick, mate.
Jake as well.
Yeah,
he is
I'm
really.
buzzing that Jake got that.
She's really
I was a bit
good.
gutted that I didn't get Jake the fucking.
since she moved from Shah to Jake, mate, she's improved massively in a short space of time.
Yeah, he's done a lot with her. He was saying to me, he's put a lot of work into her. So fair play.
I know we don't usually cover bikini, but it was worth covering because.
No, yeah.
And mate, look at Claire who came second, Josh's girl. Mate, they're borderline putting her up to figure. They keep talking about putting her up to figure.
She's got some quads on her.
Mate.
I think that's a good shout.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah,
she's got a great physique. And it just shows how much muscle she hides when she poses IFBB.
Yeah.
Yeah, impressive lineup there. Right.
I'm interested to see your thoughts on this, Matt. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I will start off by, is this a pose down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, it was a really, really good top six. So Dylan came sixth, James came fifth, Samson came fourth, Fildo in third, Gerald in second, and Ike, the check collector, in first place. To be honest, like, no disrespect to the others, but they were like a bit above the rest. I would say top four were a bit above the rest, to be honest. For Samson, I'm going to touch on him first because I was giving him pointers throughout his prep. You know, he sent me his updates and stuff. And I said, like, mate, you just need to come in peeled. And he did come in conditioned, but he wasn't as conditioned as, let's say, Ike was.
Mate, that is Prince on gear, by the way.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
That's Prince on gear. Prince, if you're listening, that's you on gear.
So Samson, to me, he didn't look full either. Like, if you look at his chest, it looks a little bit flatter than it has been in the past. And if you follow Samson on his Instagram, when he poses in the gym, his back updates, like his back just fucking pops. So I don't know if it was a peaking thing here, but could do with a touch more condition, touch more fullness. Would it have helped him place higher? I don't know at this show because PCA love Gerald's look and they love Fildo's look. If this was NPC...
It's difficult because, like, the height is so... How do you judge people that are so different in shape and height?
Mate, you had Josh Law and fucking Daz Fulton. It was... It was
like,
David and Goliath.
I know usually classes aren't separated as height. I do get that. But, like, with this particular show, I felt like the men's physique guys looked like different types of men's physique guys, some of them. Does that make any sense?
It does. To give people some perspective, Samson is fucking big. He's like something like 110 kilos on stage.
Yeah.
And then you've got like Gerald and Fildo, they're probably about 75. So the weight difference is absolutely like ridiculous. And if I'm being honest, if this was an NPC show, Samson probably would have placed second because it's front shot, back shot. But PCA do love Gerald and they love Fildo. They like their look. They can show off their arms. They're very good at their posing and how they hit their shots. So
I wasn't really impressed with Gerald.
I personally preferred Fildo's fullness.
Same.
I thought that Gerald looked a little bit
flat
but not quite as conditioned as he should be.
I just, that's exactly my thought when I watched it. I just
know what I mean? I've seen Gerald razor sharp and then he
burst in full chest, and razor.
Just missed it a tiny bit on both ends of the mark, maybe. But I know that's not Zach. That's Gerald likes a crazy prep, doesn't he?
Never off season, just does a 10-week.
And a KFC. He loves a KFC.
Yeah. So me personally, obviously I wasn't there, so it is hard to say. I was watching it, but if I was going by pure men's physique criteria, you know, Samson really should be above these guys.
Yeah.
From the shape, the structure, the size that he has. Like, and yes, these guys have good structure as well. But you can't deny the size that Samson brings.
No, you can't. And that's why I was interested to hear your exact thoughts on that topic here. What do you think to Ike then?
He did really well, mate. Like, and I was looking at his updates like 5 weeks out, and I thought, oh no, he's going to be off again. But I feel like he did bring it in. Is it his best ever? I don't think it was his best ever, but it's good enough to get the job done. And he's
just sort of that in between where everyone else is sort of, oh right, he's lacking a bit there. Okay, it's like Fildo's like he's got that fullness up top, abs are just a bit lacking. Do you know what I mean? That detail through the midsection, and obviously like Ike's got such a detailed midsection, but then he's also got that level of fullness in the top as well. Do you know what I mean? From that side of things, so he's sort of the best of both worlds. What
best
Gerald
I've seen, I think, was the British.
Yeah, that was good. The thing is with Ike, he's got no weaknesses. He's balanced front to back, head to toe. He would be so good in NPC IFBB.
Do you reckon he would do well in like NPC?
Well, he's built Gerald many times.
Was to do a run for a pro card in IFBB, he'd find it reasonably easy to get one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, he's beaten Gerald multiple times, and Gerald's an IFBB pro.
Yeah.
But Ike, I think he's only done like one or two pro qualifiers, and that's it. But he's very good. I think he's just very happy at PCA, and he's just going to.
He won't move.
Why would you not when you're picking up so many checks?
Yeah.
I don't think he should. I think he could continue doing what he's doing.
Yeah. He needs to be the guy that everyone needs to work hard to beat.
I really, really like Ike as well. He is a cool man.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah.
He is the coolest.
The thing is, he's a very good advocate for the sport and also for PCA as well. Like, he puts work in. He goes to judge for them across different countries.
Yeah.
Posing workshops.
I was going to say he does all the posing workshops as well and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah. He plays the game. He even wears the PCA shorts. Look.
Yeah, I do you know what? I noticed that, and I was like, he is proper playing the game with the PCA shorts. So I was just like.
But even if he wasn't, like, he's a deserved winner, you know, like, and you can clearly tell. So yeah, fair play to Ike. He definitely deserved it. But you are right, Lewis. It is interesting because they're such different physiques, aren't they? Like these two compared to.
He is, considering you would get, and I agree with you, and that's why I wanted to say what you said. Like, in terms of the IFBB, you would get a different outcome, and I know that.
Yes. Yeah, you would. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a wicked show. I think, is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Wow.
That is it, boys. Yeah.
What have we got next week?
What have we got next week? Let's have a look at the calendar.
UK DFBA show on Sunday.
NABA Midlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
NABA Midlands is on Sunday and UK DFBA on Sunday, and an IBFA on a Saturday.
Okay. Bit of a quieter weekend then in terms of content that we can cover, but we'll do our best.
One thing as well. You know, they put a GBO Southwest show on Saturday, the same weekend as Sunday on the same weekend as the Universe.
Yeah, we did.
Guy Chardin, what are you doing with that organisation? Do you not want nobody going to your show? Come on.
Did you have someone in it, Josh, did you?
No, but by the looks of it, Guy Chardin's missus won the overall, so...
She did look good, though.
Oh, mate, she looks sick. I've just followed her because she looks sick.
She did look very, very good. Yeah, but no, I thought the same because he was messaging me trying to get me to put people in the show. I was like, mate, it's the same weekend as PCA Universe. Like, they're all going to want to do PCA Universe.
Yeah. So, just move it to the following weekend and you would have been absolutely fine.
It's not like PCA released their schedule last minute. Like, he's had a year to see it.
But yeah.
But never mind. Next year, hopefully. Right, cool. We'll wrap it up there. I'm going to go hit the gym now because it's only... What time is it here?
About 1 o'clock or something?
2:30 in the afternoon.
There you go. Lovely.
Yeah.
I'm retired, so I'm going to go and drown my sorrows with food.
Have you taken up High Rocks yet?
Yeah.
I don't think I've done it. I'm still eating the exact same meal, so I'm not going to fucking lie.
Mate, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change.
The only difference is I just don't want to step on the stage and do the prep so I can focus on my clients.
And you won't have to inject every day. That'd be nice.
Yeah, and obviously.
Yeah, what are you actually going? You're going to do the fertility side of things, yeah.
Yeah, we go to Jamaica in July, and then when we get back, that's the plan by the end of the year. Yeah.
Make sure you haven't got Zika. You got to be clear of Zika after you've been to a Caribbean island.
Okay, thanks for that, Josh.
Because you can't get pregnant if you've got remotely Zika. So just FYI.
Yeah, I'll completely ruin my holiday.
No, mate, because it's the exact same for us because we're getting married next year in May and we're going to Barbados and we want to get started.
I believe you, mate. I was just...
So just get a Zika test when you come back, and then you get shagging. Come on.
Well, on that note, we'll leave it there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you do subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
See you later.
Cheers, guys.